Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Pokémon Sleep. So, something fun that I noticed this morning, just before recording, we have a new version. We're on 2.12.1, so you should be prompted when you go into the game, but that was fun. We kind of had an unexpected version update with bug fixes. So let's head in, check out last night's sleep research, legendary research, and see what's going on. We no longer have the benefits of Good Sleep Day, so for me that will be sorely missed. But still, I'm looking forward to it. Full 100 sleep score for last night. Didn't sleep in quite as late, but did get to sleep in, which did feel good. Looks like mostly snoozing again with just a little bit more dozing. And that's enough to put things over with that extra 1%. You do have event balance sleep for this week, so that does not have a tremendous impact on there, but good to keep those muscles, keep the muscle memory in place. 82 million drowsy power. Full 8 spawn still. Not as much drowsy power as yesterday, but we've got 4 1-stars, 3 2-stars, and a top belly. Let's see who is at camp today. Yeah, trying to blend into the background almost, but those little teal accents, my goodness. Shiny Drifloon. Very nice. We've got Jigglypuff atop belly, Charizard crossing his arms. We got Leafeon hanging out by the pile of leaves. Very on brand. Pseudo Awudo. Who else is hanging here? We've got Cramorant. Ooh, that's good. Sprigatito, Chikorita, and Quaxly. So we got a good chunk of stuff that I've actually been looking for. No new sleep styles in that group. But that translated to 60 materials. Pretty good. We got at least one hungry. And that's it. Okay. So, let's see what I'm working with. Let's get all the goodies. Okay, so we just get the Drifloon biscuit back. So I do... Let's see here. I'm just going to pull up my handy-dandy little most wanted list. Make sure I've got that squared away. So, Sprigatito for all potatoes, Quaxly for all soybeans, and Cramorant as another oil gatherer. I still have biscuits to give out. It's just a shame none of these Pokemon are hungry. But Cramorant is the only one that I don't see frequently enough. So I'm going to try for that first. No big hit. That's a shame. I will use a Great Biscuit. Two Great Biscuits. And it's full. Okay. Well, I'm still going to... Ooh, hold on. No, 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 no. We're not doing it that way. We're doing it the other way. Because I do not want to use a Great Biscuit if I don't need to. Well, there's the 15 biscuits for the week. At least that's from one. I think it was short on another because of the fact of having the late research on the day prior. And there we go. Okay. Back over to Poke Biscuits. No big hits. Thank you. That's frustrating. Ooh, okay. Well, we're going to at least take home one Pokemon. Oh, it's a critical catch. Yay. Well, I do have the Quaxley, but you know what I mean. So many biscuits, it only have 2 out of those 4. Alright, gonna double check. Yeah, I've already recruited. So we're all good from there. We'll leave that as is and move on. Absolutely going to share out the shiny. There is nothing, no legendary in there to tempt me otherwise. So for Quaxley, we're looking for, it's Bashful, we're looking for all soybeans. And that is not all soybeans. Let's take a look at the rest of the sub-skills anyways. We got skill level up, ingredient finder M, inventory up, ingredient finder, and helping speed. And Bashful's at no effect nature. This would have been pretty okay. It has the ingredient finder right out the gate. Skill level up's the only thing that's really the non-starter in this, but it's not even that, you know, it just gets to start with a bigger charge strength and it would just reach its highest level. So it would get a little bit of a benefit of that triggering, but with those leaks in between, it's not getting the amount of soybeans that I need between 30 and beyond. So fortunately, that will go to live with the professor. And then looks like a shiny boy Drifloon. Calm nature. Drifloon is a skill specialist. So we've got no berry finding. We've got all 3 ingredients. It's not actually a bad spread either. That does pretty well for most dishes. So let's see. No skill level up. Sleep XP bonus. It's not bad. Helping speed is good. Ingredient finder is skill trigger is there but out of reach, and inventory up is there as well. It does have a calm nature, so it does have the main skill up, but speed of help down. Let's take a look anyway. I just want to see how this turns out. So sleep XP bonus, helping speed, ingredient finder, skill trigger, and inventory up. Yeah, sure, let's run it to 100, and it is a calm. Yeah, progressively worse and worse as it gets less and less things that give it skill trigger until 75. But at that point, the damage is kind of already done. The most that I could really do is give it helping speed M with a sub-skill seed to try to just compensate for its speed of help down. Yeah, looks like this ends out at 53. And just to play Devil's Advocate, if we bump the helping speed to M and the skill trigger to M, better. Then again, like, it gets the helping speed, which helps, but then nothing else is helping it until it hits 75. Which looks like that would be only 4 triggers a day with just its configuration. Alright, I'll let that run. I think we've got a good idea of what's going on here. But it's a shiny anyway, so it's going to stick around. So we did use a recovery incense last night, so we did get some energy back to the team. Did have Flareon trigger yesterday. It was very satisfying to effectively get double pot space off of just one click. And get that recovery incense back. Got to our bedtime on time, so I think we'll be getting back some of those biscuits that I spent this morning. Oh, so, well, some of it is material. So we got another 100 material. I only have one more incense to go for this week. Oh, it's handy candy. Okay. And it looks like I did forget to get dinner in yesterday. Oops. It's alright. I'm not looking to min-max for this week. Next week, I will definitely need to make sure that I'm setting all the alarms, flipping all the triggers to make sure I'll miss nothing. But we're doing good otherwise. Mission with our missions. Okay. And looks like we should have news explaining update contents, because that was unexpected. And okay, the news is just, yeah, we fixed bugs. It was just a version update to complete those. All right. Heading in to community reports. We've got 45 out of 49, so not bad. Thank you, everyone, for your continued sleep research. It turned out to 10 materials today. And it looks like I don't have to play the lottery because I've got one person that sent a friend request. So welcome, Hokey Pokey, and turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Okay. Let's kick things off. I should hope that there were double triggers. So yeah, 62 additional space. That works out wonders. And it's still collecting favored berries, which is wonderful. And that passive milk has been also helpful because that's the one ingredient that I kind of had to slow down with because it was really only Palmot that was pulling it in, and it doesn't pull in a whole lot because it's got ingredient finding down. So Let's see. Oh yeah, got lots of cocoa. We'll throw in a little bit from each of them. All right. No extra tasty, it's full odds again. I don't have the Dene on the team. But 77,000 dish strength gets us to level 59. So slow and steady, making more progress of making that dish just as strong as possible. Master 13, so only 7 more ranks to go. Let's see how far we get after I just leaned out. This is mildly amusing, right? Like, I just had like 120 dishes, 120 ingredient dish, and ooh, not the button I wanted to press. Thank you very much. I'm only 19 ingredients back. Like, net, it is getting progressively less and less. But, oh boy. They are keeping pace with another 62 ingredients between meals. That's crazy. That's almost as if I'm making guaranteed extra tasties for every meal. Because I'm just getting to put in so many more ingredients. Yeah, I don't really have, but that's just great news. So, let's take a look at the exchange. We're at 232. So I've still got a ways to go for that main skill seed. Got another 120. So probably by tomorrow's research, I should be all good. I've kind of just been enjoying just green grass and just natural spawns, so I'm just going to use a recovery incense for 1 for tonight. I only really need to use the 1. I can save the rest of my Pokemon incense for later. I do have more Entei incense to use for next week. Because it seems like at least I've been getting decent spawns that I don't have to worry about guaranteeing something. Well, at least that was for this night. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But we've got we got some choice if I wanted to, but been happy with just what's been going on naturally. I've got an Entei that I'm pretty happy with, and thanks for everyone for chiming in the comments to let me know I'm not completely crazy of how I read the situation. So 88% Entei, very good. Looks like Drifloon wrapped up. Yeah, 4.5 triggers a day expected at level 75. Final PR 68 with those improvements. So not the most fantastic, but again, it's a shiny. So it gets a pass. But that does also bring me to, hey, I've got too many Pokemon. Let's spend a minute and clean that up. I don't do this enough. So this Quaxley that we just got today And then just make room for one more. Oh, I got some Fuecoco that can make some room. Yeah. Apple and sausage, 73%. That's fine. Same with you, 74%. And that's all apples, but I have my apple gathering Procalor. They're on the team now. I can get that out of here. Cool. And make a little bit of room. And I'm just going from descending order just because there's usually something in those. Like, next time I'm going to clear out some Toxel. I need to tag the Toxel I want to keep, and then I can clean out the rest. So I've got a little bit of elbow room. It's just kind of at a point where it's take a Pokemon, leave a Pokemon. So a little bit past halfway on Master 13. Flareon's been working out wonders. I'm excited to see what happens through the rest of today. We're hitting at least one Lepa Berry and one Greppa Berry gatherer. No Oranberry collector on the team, but that's okay. And then for Saturday, I'm good on most of the ingredients. I'm almost done with leveling Clodsire Eclair. And we'll just get a team together Saturday evening to just start gathering. All right. Well, with that, that is what I have for today. Thanks so much for stopping by. I just noticed that my screen recording has failed, so it is definitely telling me, hey, it's time to wrap up. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for letting me know what's going on down in the comments below. There we go. And I will be back tomorrow morning. Yay! More consecutive morning research. And see how this legendary research carries on. But until then, sleep well.